right here in the middle of the week. We've got a good one for you on this Wednesday night. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. You take a look at the Lakers. Here we go.
This is their last game against this team. They're looking to duplicate the outcome of that first contest where they played so very well.
And they better be ready for a counterpunch. They're going to see some adjustments, and then they will have to respond.
When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
And that one's good. James.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what he told his guys before going up against Joel Embiid, and he said, quote, I told them to get into him. Always get a hand up and do your best to guard without fouling. Embiid excels at baiting defenders, but we can't afford to give him free points at the line. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Count that one.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Here's George. Oh, he goes right over LeBron and slams it down.
And rolling back the clock. Nice work by Paul George.
Up top, Ayton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. James, right side. 6 to shoot. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
But that's a look you rarely see him miss.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. It's George on the wing. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. Pass to Grimes. And that misses. That would have put him up.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
It's George on the wing. Here's Embiid. Count that bucket.
From point-blank range, you won't see Embiid miss many.
Now here's Doncic. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Fires for 3. Grimes' shot is off. The Lakers in the lead. Doncic left side. Pass to Reeves. And here's James. Ayton inside. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. No good. That would have tied it. Outside Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Now James. From downtown. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
I love the fact that Ayton didn't just lay that up. He wanted to leave no room for doubt. Beautiful slam right there.
Here's Edgecombe. No points so far. Here's George. That one's good from the corner.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both team's making some changes here. So it's Los Angeles now. Smart looking around. And it's Hachimura on the drive. Here's George. He has 6. Oh, and the dunk by George!
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
Hachimura sets a screen. Pass to Jones. Vanderbilt inside. Drummond on the double team. 4 on the clock. Oh, rejected by Drummond. George left side. Outside Grimes. George sets a screen. Back to Grimes. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It's your Lakers Hype Squad. Attention all Lakers fans. Time to cheer on your Lakers Hype Squad. Let me hear you right now.
That's tipped. George with a steal. Good D by Vanderbilt.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets. You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Hachimura. Still without a bucket. Down low. Here's Jones.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Grimes up top. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Lakers ball.
The Lakers trail. Smart with the ball. Left side, Vanderbilt. 6 on the shot clock. Vanderbilt with a screen. It's stolen by Drummond. George with it. And Kennard picks him up defensively. Outside Oubre. Pass to Grimes. Drummond with the screen. From the arc. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got his second bucket of the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Drummond. Kicks it to George. The Lakers with a rebound. And here's Smart. He's scoreless. Pass to Kennard. Back to Smart. From 8 feet to the paint. Here's Jones. Soft touch off the glass.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Outside Grimes. Launches a three. Here's Drummond. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this game. And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. And so Drummond nails them both. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Smart. Kennard on the wing. Here's Vanderbilt. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so the first quarter is in the books. Philadelphia on top, up 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And they need to continue that edge on defense. If your opponent is rattled, just dial up the pressure even more.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Embiid. Ooh, look at Embiid converting it close.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Smart with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. Back to Smart. Lowry with a steal. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Jumps up. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam. Lakers trail by 5. And he drives in.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Embiid. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Now Smart. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And Smart has always been a good passer, but in recent years, he's really honed in on his playmaking abilities.
Pass to Embiid. It's Hayes with the rebound. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Hayes with a screen. And finished off by Hayes.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Gordon outside. Here's Embiid. And he jams it home with authority.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Now here's Hachimura. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Inside. Here's Embiid. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Yeah, sometimes Embiid just overwhelms you inside, and that is going to draw some contact from the defense.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
cheer for your Laker girls. All right, time to cheer on your Laker girls dance team. Let's go.
So he gets them both. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
And here's the fast break. Edgecombe, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They trail by one. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide. Brian, back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. Here's George. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Yeah, Paul George has the ability to be physical as a wing, an important element in his game.
Pass to Aiden. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
76ers, number 1, Andre Drummond. 76ers. Please put your hands together for your Lakers. Give it one more time for your Lakers.
And so it's the Lakers with it. James outside. Pass to Aiden. 5 to shoot. Open shot by Reeves. Drummond grabs the miss. Lowry with it. Still no points. George for 3. The putback. Out to Lowry. Oh, got a piece of it. Now Los Angeles moving it up.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the menu. Austin Reeves getting himself a double.
The Sixers trailing. Here's Edgecombe. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Greg.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Doncic outside. Pass to Aiden. Here's Edgecombe. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. On defense, the Lakers. They lead by 4. Here's Edgecombe. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3.
Don't underestimate James defensively. He can put the clamps on you when he wants.
And here's Doncic. He's got 7. George, right side. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And the Lakers lead by 6.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Grimes. 6 points for him. George. And George with the jam.
And this is exactly what Paul George does out there. He uses all of that skill to pick apart the defense.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Smart. Ooh, nice. Smart slipping inside.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
A minute 9 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Grimes. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Back to Smart. Pass to Hachimura. Drives to the hoop. And it's good. 2 points. Hachimura's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, showing a good handle. An area where Hachimura continues to make strides.
Nice shot by George.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Jones. Hachimura outside. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 6 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Grimes. There's the triple. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. 76ers trail by 6. Here's Edgecombe. No points yet. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Ayton. Embiid can't hit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances up to 2025.
Yeah, B.A., for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Doncic outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. '76ers trail by 7. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Edgecombe driving to the basket.
Yeah, whenever Edgecombe sees a lane, he's gonna take advantage.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. James outside. Oh, LeBron hammers it down.
That's playing to his strengths, getting to the rim and extending his team's lead.
Now here's George. He's got 15. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You're sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Here's Edgecombe. And he can't jam it through. Pass to James. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now Reeves. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
Well, after nailing the first three out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, Legs.
Yeah, BA, particularly in their backcourt. Nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
And so Oubre nails them both. And Legs, is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis. They stand out to me as well.
First team all defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
Now here's George. 15 points in the game. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Doncic. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Substitution for your Lakers.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. And the dunk by Jones.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
He can't hit that time. The Lakers lead by 9. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Now here's George. 15 points in the game. Outside Oubre. Pass to George. Picked by Oubre. Takes the 3. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
To the middle. Back to Reeves. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Pass to George. Here's Edgecombe. Reeves with some nice D.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back over to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
A smart move, using a little pump fake to get all the time he needed to go hard to the basket.
Yeah, it's just a simple move, but it looks so beautiful when it works. Reminds me of you, Grant.
Oh, I appreciate that, B.A. Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustment.
Now here's Gordon. Yet to see a basket. Jones with the block. Los Angeles leading by 11. No good on the three.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Oubre inside. And he banks in the layup.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
All right, fans, if you want to win t-shirts, get up and get loud. Who wants a t-shirt? For Los Angeles, number 3, Luke.
And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Philadelphia.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
And the basket by Hachimura.
Yeah, just picking apart the defense. Smart moves things around to create a shot.
Here's Bona. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Smart with the ball. Hachimura outside. Back to Smart. Stolen by Lowry. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. There's 48 seconds left in the third.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Jones sets a screen. Inside. And the dunk by Jones.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The 76ers making a switch here.
Coming out of the floor for 76ers, number 21, Joel Embiid.
76ers trail by 9. 23 seconds left in the third. And here's Gordon from the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Embiid. Over Kennard. Embiid misses. Jones feels it out. 2 on the clock. And the layup is up and in. And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And so it's lost. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's the Lakers with it. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. To the inside. And the dunk by Jones.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Pass to George. Gordon, right side. Looking to end this cold spell. Embiid's shot is good.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers. 76ers trail by 11. Pass to Embiid. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, with his ability to stretch the floor and his size, I'm not sure how you even guard him.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Embiid at the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Hachimura outside. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty 2-hander. George in the post. Here's Grimes. And here's George. Shot clock at 5. And the jam by George.
Well, that's just all about hustle by Paul George. He got great positioning inside, and he used that body to convert.
Now here's Smart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 11.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And so Smart will bring it up for the Lakers. Down low. Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by George. 76ers trail by 11. The deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. George has got 22 points.
His first 3 of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. George. Here's Grimes. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And now just a 5-point Laker lead.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
With the teardrop. And Gordon finishes it off.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
And they've made some big plays to get back in it. This game is a toss-up now.
Now, here is James. Back to Aiden. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pass to Edgecombe. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Please welcome to the floor, the Lakers high squad. Let them hear you. Let's give a big round of applause to your Lakers high squad.
76ers trail by 3. Outside Grimes. Shakes him. Kicks it to George. Pass to Edgecombe. 5 on the clock. And there's a pick. Second chance effort. And it's Bona missing. The Lakers lead by 3 to the paint. Now here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to George. And it's Bona missing. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Heading to the court, the Lakers girls.
And the 76ers making a change here. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
It's stolen by Oubre. To tie it up. And Aiden pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
Pass to Embiid. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Now here's Reeves. No good from 3. It's Grimes on the wing. Here's Embiid. Reeves there for the rebound. Takes a 3. That's off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
We've seen this a million times. James using his incredible hoops IQ and getting to the free throw line.
Third team foul. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from James. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And so he hits both.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Connect. George with a steal. It's 2-on-1. Outside Grimes. Puts up the tray. No good.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
James outside. Oubre with a rebound.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket. And this is why Paul George is a leader. He steps up in big moments and hits big shots.
Aiden with a screen. Ooh, a matching slam. Back and forth they go.
And isn't it great to see Aiden come up big, proving he's not afraid of that moment. Sometimes effort is more important than size. His rebounding numbers tonight are proof of that.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Oh, it's off.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. George is there for the rebound. So it's Philadelphia now. Can't get the three. Now here's Connect. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And it's so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll do it, folks.
Something